What's going on, XRP Army? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, a lot is changing. We have a new background. I have no hair on my face, and we have a whole new delivery format. And we got a lot to cover, so let's go ahead and hop into it. So first and foremost, if this is your first time here, kick back, relax, enjoy yourself. But if this is your second video, if I can learn to talk today, if this is your second video, be sure to like and subscribe. That's all I ask of you. It really helps the channel, and I do appreciate it. But we have to get into the headlines. And first and foremost, we have here breaking: Ripple Prime officially introduced. So they are rebranding Hidden Road. It is becoming Hidden Prime, or Hidden Prime, Ripple Prime. And according to the Friday announcement, rebranding comes after Ripple officially acquired the company. So it is official now. Hidden Road founder Mark Ash will be working together with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. The announcement says because of the acquisition, which was first announced in April, Ripple has become the first company to operate a global prime broker. Ripple Prime will leverage the company's existing infrastructure to make it less challenging for institutional players to adopt crypto. Notably, Ripple's highly regulated RLUSD stablecoin will be utilized as its collateral for prime brokerage products. This is huge. I mean, this is the pipes connecting. This is what we have been talking about, at least what I've been talking about for years and on YouTube for months. But this is what we have been talking about. It is all happening. And how better to say that than the White House themselves? White House Patrick Witt to be the keynote speaker at Ripple Swell 2025. White House has already officially announced that it will be involved in Ripple Swell 2025, which is one of the most expected blockchain conferences of the year. Patrick Witt, the exclusive director of the Presidential Council of Advisors to Digital Assets, will speak at the event as a keynote speaker. This appearance is the first occasion that a representative of the White House will be on stage at Ripple, which will mean a significant milestone for discussing policy-level dialogue between digital asset industry and the U.S. government. This is adoption. This is everything is merging. I've been beating a desk forever, and it's here. And everyone is going to be, why isn't the price moving? Because it hasn't happened. The money's not flowing yet. The money needs to flow for the price to go up, right? But you know, and then you have the institutional and retail and all those things. I tried to do a day trading video that tanked terribly. Everyone's like, well, it's only 10 cents. Yeah, that 10 cents made a lot of money. I mean, this is huge. This is adoption at scale. The White House is going to be at Ripple Swell, guys. If we don't think there's big things happening, I don't know what else you want. But if you are more worried about price, this is up on here now too. It says XRP flashes a bullish signal as the exchange balances drop 3%. So again, we are talking about XRP being locked up and there not being as much available supply as people think there is, right? There's not 60 billion of it floating out there. Definitely not 100 billion of it floating out there, okay? So, I mean, this is bullish, all right? Price is going up today. It tapped 250. So what's going on now? I'll read this here instead of giving you my own technical analysis. But it says on-chain data is showing a 3.36% drop in exchange reserves since early October, a historical bullish signal tied to long-term whale accumulation. So it says XRP trades with narrow range supported institutional accumulation above 238 level. If you look at a video a week ago, said someone, not going to say who, but someone said 238 was the bottom resistance level, and that's where we were going to reload at. Just saying. It says, despite declining speculative interest, trading volume surged to nearly 80 million, indicating significant institutional activity during midday support retest. A breakout above 243 could signal renewed momentum, while failure to hold 238 may lead to a pullback. Gosh, that sounds familiar. Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, so we've already broken 243 today. It tapped 250. I do think 250 is going to be our next level of resistance and support. If we can flip 250 and turn that into support, that is when we would see an immediate push upward. That's what we need to look for. My opinion, not financial advice, everybody. I am not a financial advisor. However, I am working on my Series 65. I'll let you guys know when that does happen. Then I don't have to say that word anymore. Not that whole not financial advice thing. But right now, not financial advice. Let's move on to the next one. This is okay. So we're talking about the shortage of supply, and what did Ripple just do, right? They announced their $1 billion buyback. This thing's already live, guys. They announced this thing last week, and they already have it here. $261 million of XRP is now held by the Ripple-backed Evernorth. It says the Ripple-backed digital asset treasury firm Evernorth Holding Inc. has joined the likes of Vivo Power Institutional, Trident Digital Tech Holdings, and Weebus, which have been stockpiling XRP. These are the earlier treasury announcements that they talked about, right? With Vivo Power and stuff like that. Looks like they're a part of this now. The firm allegedly holds 261 million XRP, which is about 639 million worth at its current price. Chris Larson and Ripple fulfill commitment to the Evernorth deal. Everyone's talking about Chris Larson moving stacks of XRP and whale accumulation, and Chris Larson's going to offload and da-da-da-da-da. This is where it's going, guys. Chris Larson is part of Evernorth. So whenever you see someone talking about Chris Larson's wallet and the millions of XRP moving, instead of looking at a negative bearish thing and then thinking, oh, he's going to liquidate, this is where it's going. It's bullish, guys. You got to pay attention. Read the tea leaves. I'm telling you. So under this deal is expected to raise over $1 billion in gross proceeds from SBI Holdings, Pantera Capital, Ripple Labs, GSR, and Kraken. On XRP Ledger, DUNVL validator known as VET confirmed that Evernorth now has 261 million XRP, suggesting that some partners have redeemed their commitment. Chris Larson, Ripple's co-founder and executive chairman, had promised to invest 50 million XRP tokens worth 124.5 million into the Evernorth deal. Net proceeds are dedicated to open market acquisitions for XRP. So any profit coming from this is to help build acquisitions of more XRP, and of course they're going to continue to extend their rails. Vet noted that Larson has sent in his quota, while Ripple sent 211 million and 319,000 XRP in 2 transactions. Uphold Exchange is another entity that has fulfilled a contribution to the deal. So yeah, pay attention to the whale movement. Just because the co-founders moving millions and millions of XRP, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I know in most crypto circuits, that is a very scary thing, but in this case, it went to a good cause here. The fundraiser is billed to close in Q1 2026. It is still subject to regulatory and shareholder approvals. With secured capital, Evernorth will create an XRP-based treasury. So they're saying this could be done by the end of Q1. This is happening fast. Oh my gosh. They just announced this thing last week. It's already live and it's going to be done. Oh my God. That is so fast. This is likely to be the world's largest publicly traded institutional XRP treasury, focused on the accumulation and management of the top digital asset. Not of its top digital asset, of the top digital asset. Precursor. Thank you, Yahoo Finance. XRP price to record a new high. I didn't even get this far. Broadly, XRP has garnered admiration among investors and traders. It boasts the position of the 5th largest cryptocurrency by market cap at 146 billion. Its price 2.07% high in the last 24 hours, retesting 245. We don't care about that. We already covered that. News about Evernorth's investment may have contributed to the boosting of XRP price, but a further increase is expected soon. This is from Yahoo Finance. On-chain data and market sentiment suggest potential XRP turnaround may be near. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can put any more out here. Oh, here's more price predictions. XRP ETF is the next major catalyst with 20 filings in review. Approval could drive institutional demand and a long-term price rally. XRP price is holding at 232.40 support, which we hit 250 earlier today. The overall crypto market turned green this week, bringing a wave of relief to traders after days of uncertainty. Total market capitalization climbed past 3.72 trillion, up 2%. XRP price at important level 240. Next big catalyst is going to be ETFs. Yeah, several asset managers, including these XRP-based ETFs. Yeah, I can call that. Oh man. Why ETFs matter? We've already talked about that. We need people to hold the asset. I'm not going to beat you guys over the head with more ETF stuff. You know what an ETF is. The bigger thing is Evernorth, which is bigger than an ETF in my opinion. That's Evernorth is literally like 20 ETFs rolled into one. The only thing that sucks about Evernorth is that it sounds like they already have the bulk of their XRP. Now they're going to be accumulating more. But it sounds like they already have the bulk of their XRP, and they're going to be accumulating more, but I don't think they're not coming to the market to take 1 billion XRP off of the shelves in the next few months. That's not what it's going to be, but they are expected to finish accumulating by the end of Q1, they said. So we'll see what happens. I mean, that's if they're at 261 million XRP now, and they need roughly like another 120 million more or so. I mean, that's still huge. I mean, 120 million more XRP on top of the ETFs and other things going on, and banks accumulating. White House is going to be at Ripple Swell. I don't know what else to tell you guys. This is getting spicy, and it is going fast, and I am here for it. I hope you guys are too. Remember, like the video, leave a comment, let me know you're here. Be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you think of the new layout. I hope you guys appreciate the video, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Later.